On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
On first down, Oliver.
That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Oliver. Man open, here is Crowder. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that.
And the Jets are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his to absolute devastating effect.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. That one complete to Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, You're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, we know that's not really true, right? That sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's got room. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
40 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
On first down, it's Carter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback. 36 yards.
And the Jets will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The former Louisville Cardinal, it's Renji Bonifant. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. And this is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Carl Lawson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
And here's Joseph Charlton now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Throwing on first down. Oliver being chased out left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. But they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one. On 1st and 10, Oliver.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Carter. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Crowder now to return.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Jets will take over first and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. On first down, Oliver forced out to his left. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Carter Landry, 50 yards.
And the Jets are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Darnold completes it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards to pick up there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. So he needed a little assist from his friend, the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Darnold.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. Hand off to Bonifant. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Darnold. To the right side, and he's got more complete. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Getting this to Bonifant out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. From the gun, Oliver buying time to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Throwing on first down. Oliver, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Looking to throw on second down. Oliver. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Throwing on third and long. Oliver flushed out right. This one caught by Crowder. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. These two teams have had plenty of extra time to make their final adjustments. But time's just about up. The final half of the NFL season is upon us. So let's get it back out to our Super Bowl broadcast team. Here's Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do pick up the Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
On first and 10, Oliver steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Landry the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Carter will try the right side. 49 yards on the ground for him so far.
For the Jets, of course, the big surprise is back in April, taking this running back with the second overall pick, and some, even many, said that they were crazy. But here they are. The joke's on us because a short 9 months later, the AFC's representatives, that's what they are in Super Bowl 56.
And many people mentioned how they mirrored their crosstown rivals by taking a running back at number 2. They took a lot of heat for making that selection, but they believed in this young man, and they've been proven right all year long.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On first down, Oliver being chased out left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. To throw again, Oliver dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's third down. Operating from the gun, Oliver, flush to his right. Space to run past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
A give, Carter running right.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Oliver forced out to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Touchdown! Carter Landry, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Jets are starting to pour it on in the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
A run here with Bonifant.
And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. There's the Panthers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. Oliver buying time to his left.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check, watch the before. 3 balls. Check it back.
From the gun, Oliver out to his left. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Operating from the gun, Oliver steps away to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a give right side. It's Carter. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The give is to Bell. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 15-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Let's go, man. Big series right here. We got to set it up. 25.
Off play action. Oliver steps away. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Patrick Owasor able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. You can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep, and they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
But under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
Carl Lawson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, he's going to air one out for Anderson.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Hall.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. A handoff for Carter.
They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oliver being chased out left. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. Touchdown, Jets! Carter Landry with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Let's go, let's go.
Back now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold, and his pass incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a give right side. Carter takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45.
To throw on 2nd down. Oliver. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
54, right there, 54, Mike. You. Show it up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oliver. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw, Darnold. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get 8 out of it. Before being stopped at the 28. The Panthers on third down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Darnold.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Throwing again is Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Darnold gets this to McCaffrey.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Darnold now to throw. For Marshall, that's complete. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and now it's 2nd down. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Oliver dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Quentin Williams in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now it's Crowder. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, Oliver. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Oliver. And this one is incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, are you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Possession of the football goes over to Carroll. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Smith catches left side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Taking it about the 16.
A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back.
New York set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. To put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
trophy will be in the Big Apple. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Super Bowl 56.
So in the aftermath of the big game, I sent a congratulatory text to a former guest who just so happened to, win the Super Bowl. And what I got back from the Jets' gifted rookie, well, I'm glad he said I could share it with all of you. Let me pull it up on my phone here real quick. Here it is. He writes, "I still can't believe I'm a Super Bowl champ. And I'm going to enjoy this for a minute, but KC, I'm ready to make this a dynasty." And man, if you're a Gangrene fan, has a sweeter song ever been sung? This guy has become the leader of this team, and he is ready to lead you into the future. It's just remarkable. But before we move on, just to be clear, my definition of dynasty involves back-to-back Lombardi trophies. Because the way I see it, you have to defend the belt at least once if you want to reach that classic franchise status, okay? All right, plenty more to discuss about Super Bowl 56, where there were winners and losers beyond the field. Like, let's get to some of the best.
Yes, sir! That championship ring gonna look real nice.
Yeah, we on top of the world. Super Bowl champs, baby. Super Bowl champs. Man, it's only the beginning.
This is fame, not clout.
Ha ha! My guy did it, huh? Congratulations. I see all that hard work finally paid off for you. Hopefully, I'll see you there again next year, all right? Peace!
Yes, sir. Hey, I called it, didn't I? Hey, man, enjoy this moment. It's big. You deserve it. And hopefully I'll see you there next year.
Super Bowl champ, yo. Hey, hopefully I'll see you there next year. Congrats, man. That was wild.
Yo, it's the press checking in, man, and I just want to say congratulations on that dub, man. You did your thing, you stayed locked in, and you continue to give L's to everybody that comes in your way. Salute to you, man. See you soon, champ.
Can you believe this?
Believe what? What's up?
The season literally just ended, and he's already trying to get back to work.
Come on, Jay, you know him. He never stops.
Well, guess I better get in touch with Brandon.